What's up, degenerates? Mad Merrigan here for Cold Bear Sports, right, lads? Saturday night. Just the one selection tomorrow. It's definitely an interesting runner back from a break with the stable in form. Before I get into that, I really hope you enjoyed the Lucky 15 and the each way Lucky and the each way Cume today. Something I'm going to set myself, as you all know, for every Saturday. So I hope you all were on. I really hope you followed in. Had your each way Cume and each way Lucky. Great to get the four of them placed. Some nice prices in there as well. And really good return on our money. So really happy. Look, on another day we might, we were close. The horse in the first race, the Hugo Palmer's horse, was as big as 12-1 all morning. You had he was just beating a neck. I knew the favourite's form wasn't too high. We nearly got to him, but his form is obviously just good enough to hold us off. But if they met again, I'd say we'd beat him very easy. But definitely a horse to follow. Then we moved on to Good Time Johnny. Ran well, got placed at 7-1, and then we had Goat Road Joe. I thought that was going to win for much of the race. Then just tired at the back of the last, which he was entitled to his first run for a while, and he was a nice price all day as well. And around 7-1, 13-2, and then the last horse finishing second, Pull Too Hard, Sang Fee. That was 3-1 last night. That was well backed. So look, I hope you all got in on the each way Cume and each way Lucky and enjoyed that very good profit. But as you all know, I'm here to try and tip the 4 winners on a Saturday, or if we do a Lucky 31, the 5 winners, whatever. But look, that was a really nice day with that today, and I hope you're on. I hope my followers in the Patreon were on. We had a very frustrating day there again. Cerberus in Newmarket, I thought he was home for all money, only to be kicked on probably a little early, went 4 or 5 lengths clear, looked like the race was over, got caught in the line. Then we had Thanks Monica disappointing as well, just finishing second. The Tory I thought was very easy on her, and big Go Bears go each way, just finishing out of the places and that. So listen, we'll move on. Look, we're going to be becoming very more selective now. Where I really get my money out of bookies is good price horses. I think I'm going to be sidestepping a lot of favourites, because they're the bookies' friend. Like, even if you back them, you have to go heavy to make any kind of money. So we're going to look at bigger priced horses, like I did throughout the last few months, and look to finding them ones in the handicap that are maybe overpriced and that. So look, we're going to steady up the ship, and hopefully we'll start clicking these nicer priced horses and get a few of them in a row. Right, just one selection tomorrow, the 310 in Ffos Lass. This is trained by Richard Hughes. Is a Black Hill Storm, or I haven't his name written down, but you'll see him. 310, ridden by Tyler Hurd. I'll put his name in the description. Now, this horse had some nice form in Newbury one day. I remember backing him. I think he was second, and he has some okay form, but I like the way they've given him a break now. Tyler Hurd, like, he has ridden him before, but he does get the 5 off tomorrow. And I think with Richard Hughes' horses really in good form, it's 5-1. I see there's a bit of money coming for it. It was a little bit bigger, so a pint each way, and hopefully, I think it's called Black Hill Storm, but I will put it in the description. It had some okay runs. It's down to a mark of 71, and it had been finishing third and fourth off marks like 78, 75. So you'll be hoping with the stable in much better form that this horse will hopefully finally, like it did win before, but add to its tally, because it has some solid runs, and I'm willing to think Richard Hughes might have just sweetened it up and coming back nicely handicapped. Not overly well handicapped, but nicely handicapped. And I think it's a cracking each way bet at 5-1 still, and it'll probably go off shorter, lads, you know that, I think. But anyway, really hope you enjoyed the Lucky 15, and hope you got all the profit off it, because there was a really nice profit. And the each way Cume was a cracker. I got the first fella at 12-1, and then we had the other one 7-1 and 13-2, and Sang Fing was well backed, but that pulled too hard. But look, next Saturday, join me next Friday night to get the next Lucky 15 and each way Cume next Saturday. And look, we will take these if we can get these places to keep the pockets full in the meantime, but we're after hitting them for the big touch. And look, another day we might have had a few winners on it as well. Right, thanks for all the support. Oh, big fight tonight, Anthony Joshua taking on Alexander Usyk. Definitely an intriguing fight. You have to think if Joshua really sticks it on him from the get-go, he's going to really have to get this lad uncomfortable. You don't want to see Joshua sitting back looking for a points decision, because if he sits back, this Alexander Usyk could actually outbox him. If it became Joshua has to go out and try and blast him. And I know that's risky, but that's his best chance. That's his safest way to get through it. Alexander Usyk is one of the best boxers you will ever see. And don't be surprised if Joshua gets hurt in this fight, because this guy is the sneakiest fighter you ever seen. He has a dynamite left hand, and he will walk Joshua onto one shot, mark my words. So it's definitely an interesting fight. I honestly think if Joshua goes out and tries to blast him, it's his best chance. But I think if he lets Usyk gets into a boxing match, like Joshua, lads, tires, like he does tire, and the Usyk would fight for 50 rounds. Like, so it's really, really interesting. If it is a high paced fight, Joshua will have to finish him. He can't go after the blast off and then have Usyk still in the ring, because he's too clinical. So it's an interesting fight. I really hope Joshua comes through and we can see the big fight, and Fury come through Wilder, and hopefully we can see the fight match. Personally, I think Fury will just beat Joshua. I think he's too much for any of them, and what he did to Wilder the last time was one of the best boxing performances we've seen for many and many years, if not the best heavyweight performance of all time, to give a beating like that to a man that had God knows how many title defenses, right? Anyway, it's going to be an interesting fight tonight. Let's hope Joshua can stick him to the canvas, because I wouldn't like to see this fight go into 7, 8, 9 rounds, because that Usyk will not tire once. And we've seen Joshua's gas tank a few times look suspect. And not only that, he's very suspect to anything around the temple. So if Usyk threw in a funny shot, I heard Usyk saying he reckons he can knock him out with one shot. And I wouldn't underestimate this. This is a fucking undisputed cruiserweight, albeit smaller man. But he can definitely land a shot. I guarantee you Joshua gets hurt in this fight. Right? Enjoy it, and hopefully Joshua will come through and we'll get the big fight with Fury next year. Right, the time for Cotton is over.